Welcome back everyone, and surprise surprise, we are here on a Thursday to kick off the first of our Thursday videos. We've got an absolute banger for you. Coq au vin, the classic chicken stew with red wine, onion, bacon and mushroom, bolstered with thyme and a stunning chicken leg. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button yet, please do so. We're a growing channel and we want to make this community as big as it possibly can be. Full of learning, sharing and helpful tips and tricks to make you a better home cook. Coq au vin, let's get it. Into a large mixing bowl, you're going to place your chicken legs, shallots, thyme and a full bottle of red wine. We're going to put this in the fridge to marinate overnight. I top mine with a J cloth just to make sure the wine is touching every inch of the chicken. So give that a push down and stick it in your fridge overnight. The chicken legs have now been marinated in the red wine for about 24 hours. Lift off the J cloth and discard because that's done its job, helping the red wine completely coat those legs. Get yourself a tray with some draining paper or a tea towel on top. Pick out those legs and drain for about 30 to 40 minutes. They should be stained red and infused with that red wine, thyme and shallot flavour. Next up, take out the shallots. They should be firm with little pink tips. When I make coq au vin, I love to use bacon. I've got some proper pancetta here, dried, salty and full of flavour. Take it in half and remove the skin. The skin is tough, it doesn't really break down during the cooking process, so we just slice that off. You can add the skin to your red wine to bolster the flavour during the reduction process. Now with long sweeping motions of your knife, just cut that bacon into your classic lardons. 3 hoofing cloves of garlic get smashed onto the board and added into the shallots. Now, the shromettes. Take the bottoms off of these and place them back into your bowl. Now the coq au vin is a rustic stew. I know everything looks a bit big at this stage, but once it's been soaked in that stunning sauce, you're going to want all the elements big and juicy. Now we get our stove and cook. Take a medium-sized saucepan onto the stove and add your red wine, pancetta skin and thyme. We're going to bring this up to the boil and reduce slightly. When I skim my stocks, when I skim my wine, I always put my ladle back into clean water. This helps clean the ladle and ensures I extract the maximum amount of debris, creating a stunningly clear and clean reduction. To a large sized frying pan, add 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil. Add your chicken legs and roast. This should be done on a high heat to create that deep caramelization. Don't worry if parts of the leg look a little bit too dark, that's from the staining of the red wine. Now the caramelization is complete, we can start to build those layers. Grab yourself a big casserole pot and place your legs inside. Now we're building the layers of flavour inside that pan. Once the chicken's out, the pancetta goes straight in. That'll take about 4 to 5 minutes to crisp up and go golden brown. Next to the garlic and shallots, I take my garlic out before the shallots because it can caramelise quicker. Put that into the pot and then continue to roast and caramelise those stunning pink shallots. Now you can go heavy on the caramelisation with this stew because that wine and stock is going to help deglaze those vegetables and extract all that caramelised flavour. Now last in go the mushrooms. Because the mushrooms are slightly porous, they will suck up the oil from the pan. So roast these at a slightly lower temperature for a little bit longer. And as you'll see, over time, love and medium heat, they start to give their juice back to the pan, perfectly caramelized and golden brown. Now with the base flavors into the pot, you want to start creating your sauce. We're using a roux base to thicken that red wine and stunning chicken stock. So stick your butter into the pan and bring it to a foaming stage. Then goes in your flour. Turn to a medium heat and stir. This is the base of your roux. Then almost like the making of a bechamel, add your wine a touch at a time, giving a good stir between additions to make sure there's no lumps. You'll end up with a pure red velvety velouté. Next in goes the chicken stock, a small bunch of thyme into the pot, a good pinch of salt in the sauce and a touch of pepper. Now bring this to the boil and reduce slightly. You want this thick, glossy and packed full of flavour. At this stage, all that's left to do is pour over those beautiful ingredients. The plump roasted shallots, those stunning deep roasted mushrooms, the marinated chicken legs and the thyme and the garlic. Those crispy bits of pancetta will rehydrate and create a stunning sauce. While everything's still warm, put the lid on and bang it straight into an oven. When the time's up and your coq au vin is cooked, take out of the oven and place onto a tea towel. Remove the lid and marvel at that stunning bubbling stock. All that's left to do is take out the thyme, and serve. Layering up your bowl with lashings of shallot, mushroom, chicken leg and pancetta. Finishing with a good drizzle of your stunning sauce. A sprig of parsley adds a touch of colour and a welcome herbaceous freshness. And that's it, job done. If you follow these simple steps, you will be able to make a banging coq au vin like this at home. Now it is the poultry's answer to a beef bourguignon. It's a proper hearty dish, a winter warmer, a one-pot wonder that you can make at home. Little on cost, big on flavour, this coq au vin will warm the cockles of your heart. Avang yo!